The Rangers are down 2-1 in the Silver Boot series and lose 4-3 in an absolute heartbreaking loss for the Texas Rangers. The tying run was on third base, but they couldn't quite get it home. The bottom of the order was fantastic for the Texas Rangers in this one. Mitch Garver, who has been absolutely on one in the worst of ways since his great season opener, finally gets his second home run of the season. A bomb, absolute bomb off of Christian Javier in the second inning. Jonah Heim continues his MVP campaign. He looks really solid, but not a great base running night for him. Did have a big double for the Rangers, did have a big walk. Not quite the great base running, a thrown out at home plate by Yordan Alvarez, who is playing left field now, not DHing. Big throw by Yordan Alvarez, not the greatest fielder, but does have a pretty big arm. In what would have been the tying run, another thing that would have been the tying home run is a ball that looked very much like a home run off the bat of Corey Seager. Again, I talked about it on Wednesday's episode that, the balls, they have some issues. They are not consistent. The Rangers have probably been robbed of at least 2 to 3 to maybe even 4 to 5 home runs this year because the balls are inconsistent with how far they go. A really heartbreaking loss for the Rangers ends in a Cole Calhoun strikeout on a very, very good at bat. Just couldn't quite get it done. 100 miles an hour from Ryan Stanek is just a tough thing to fight off. He fought it off as well as he could, but a pretty good day for him in the lineup spot. Literally, as I was criticizing him today, was when the Rangers decided to put him in the top of the lineup. But he had a good day, looked solid. Another over day for Marcus Semien, but still some pretty solid plate appearances, some solid defense there. Decent start for Glenn Otto tonight in 4 1/3 innings. Wish he could have gone a little bit longer. Did give up the home run. Brett Martin ended up getting saddled with the loss. Not a super great start to the year for him, but the rest of the pen came in pretty clutch and tried to shut it down as good as they could in 4 innings. Matt Moore, another 2 shutout innings. ERA down to 108. Garrett Richards came in and worked 2 perfect innings. Held off any Houston Astros advance. The Rangers weren't quite up to snuff in this one, and they'll be back at it tomorrow in what's sure to be a riveting Thursday close to this series in 2 older pitchers in Martin Perez versus Justin Verlander. I'm looking forward to it, but this one was an absolute heartbreaker.